Welcome to the Ora-gen channel.
Welcome, friends, collectives, family. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. I want to start off by saying tonight that I am having some throat chakra, upper respiratory issues. So please excuse me. I know I'm going to try and speak up so that way you can hear and understand me clearly. But I might have to stop and drink some water, or, maybe make this read a little bit shorter so I can get the information out, but do it in a way where I don't completely lose my voice. So anyway, I want to welcome you to the space. Thank you for being here for the read tonight. And I hope the music is not too loud. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. And this is a timeless general message for the collective. So definitely, no matter when this message was recorded, whenever you find it, locate it, stumble across it, this message is for you. I would like to mention that this is not a personal reading, so I am picking up on general energies in the collective, or general energies that are very much present right now. And those energies are what is coming through in the reading. So some of the message might resonate for you. Other parts, maybe not so much. That is okay. Please take what applies and let the rest fly, okay? I also want to mention that during the reading, I might say things about masculine or feminine. It's important to note that all beings have masculine and feminine energies. So I'm really referring to the energy. Sometimes I'm actually referring to a gender, but primarily I'm talking about the energies. So you can definitely move or shift that as it applies to your specific experience or your story. All else fails, if the story does not resonate for you, sit back and enjoy the reading and the story, and then definitely share, and subscribe. And the next reading might have some energy in it that is associated specifically with something that you are dealing with. Okay, last thing on housekeeping. I have to mention that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If there is something in here about a professional issue, like medical, health and wellness, psychiatric, emotional and mental disorders, even finances and things like that, definitely please consult a professional on all matters. The readings are just to help you to pick up on energy that you're already aware of. So this would be a confirmation. So if anything in the reading feels shocking or is like a complete surprise to you, it's probably not for you. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go on ahead and open up the space. I'm gonna light my lovely candle here, which smells so great. And we're gonna light our Palo Santo stick. It's starting to kind of get short. Probably need to bring a new one down. So how are you guys today? How was your day? How was your week? At the time that this is being recorded, it is a Friday in the month of June. So it's definitely nice and warm out. And people are definitely adjusting to the heat wave. We're having a heat wave in June here in Michigan. 80s and 90s, which to me feels great. But definitely for residents of this state, that's kind of hot. We're used to it being a little cooler. So this weather might be a bit of an adjustment. Definitely stay hydrated. Try to eat small meals throughout the day. Just do a lot of self-care for your body during this time period when the temperatures are up. If you're feeling exhausted or heat exhaustion, come inside, sit under a fan, drink plenty of water, or rehydrate with like, you know, those hydration packets or a Gatorade or something. There's a lot of energy coming through about self-care and taking care of yourself, okay? I'm just gonna put that there and let it steam, and let me see if I can grab this here. I hope your week has gone well. I hope it's been productive and positive. I hope you've had an opportunity to like tap in and tune in this week, whether it's with meditation, yoga, reading a book that feels connective, personal development tools, touching base and spending time with family members that we have a close connection with, or friends. Maybe getting out and spending some time in this nice summer air with close friends and people that we enjoy being in space with, and just kind of getting outside. Maybe getting to a park and enjoying that. Whatever feels good for you. I hope that you're getting a chance to enjoy that with this nice warm weather. Even though it's a little hot, it's great for getting outside, as long as it's not storming. You can get out and just be in space with others. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're gonna go on ahead and go into ringing the meditation bell just to help clear out the energy. And then we'll open the space up, and I'm gonna get into the topic for today. So if you have a sound sensitivity, please turn the volume down on your device now. Okay, guys. So today's reading is really interesting because I was just sitting there and, you know, I know a lot of times I tell you I'm looking at a video and some thought will come up, but it kind of happened again. But also it's something that I just kind of downloaded about this energy of being kind of ticked off, pissed off after awakening to the fact or recognizing that maybe someone was in your energy or in your life doing things to hinder you from making progress. And maybe this person's been able to have an effect on you for many years when you were not in an awakened state, where you were like sensitive to energies or sensitive to maybe narcissistic personality types that were kind of just walking around, roving around in your life, I'm hearing. And so at that point that we're no longer that person, that sucker, that type of energy can just drain like a vampire. And we awaken to that, and we recognize maybe people, places, or things that really held that position in our life. Let me turn this down a little bit because I feel like it might be a little loud. I don't know, but just to be on the safe side. That maybe at that point we're kind of pissed off. Like, you mean to tell me for all of these years, part of why I wasn't able to move through this energetic wall, or, you know, advance in my career or do these other things, is because there's a person literally sitting in my energy, like trying to hinder me? Just understanding something like that can take us into a space of just pure frustration, like being ticked off, when we understand something like that has happened to us. And there are more of us that this has happened to than a little bit. I think a lot of people in the collective are awakening to an understanding, like people who have been in their lives historically where, you know, you just accepted their behavior, or, you know, you talked yourself out of moving away from the person. Oh, that's just the way they are. you know, I need to work on myself and my self-acceptance. Or I know I feel funny every time this person's around, but that's okay. You know, I need to just go on ahead and just keep doing this anyways because it's probably all in my head. Or what could I do about it anyways? Or that's probably not associated with these issues over here. And then one day, due to continuing with the process of awakening to what is happening energetically in your life, you recognize that there have been others in your space that have been doing things, saying things, maybe saying things behind your back, telling untruths about you, maybe trying to, I don't know, like, I'm hearing unwind or undo steps that you've taken to work towards your goals, and you find out a person has been in the background who you thought was a friend or a close associate or a companion, and you find out they've been doing that. That in and of itself can be super hurtful. But before we even get to the stage of hurt, we might be pissed off, like fighting mad, like, oh, okay, that's a fighting piece. I trusted you. I was vulnerable with you, and this is what you did with us. That is what is channeling through in today's read, because it just kind of came across that there are people who are awakening and understanding, like, even from a macrocosm type level of like systemic things, starting to understand more about processes that have historically hindered people from being able to make progress in their life, or things that are being done to suppress information, or maybe the truth about historical facts, or whatever it is coming out, and we might feel pissed off. And that is fair. So I want to address this tonight because this energy is coming up. And I want to make sure that we take some time to kind of explore what your guides, what your spirit team wants you to know about how to move through these emotions that are coming up. And it's fair that you're feeling what you're feeling. The trick is not to get stuck in energies that don't help us to move forward or to move towards our goals. So that's really going to be the focus of the reading tonight, is like what you need to understand about how to move through this energy, how to transmute it. So we're going to start with the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck, the Transmutation Oracle, like what to do with that energy. And we might get into the handwritten deck. I'm going to see what I feel guided to focus on. Because I don't want to get into the energies of like, this person did this and they're like this, and you know, they have this nasty energy hanging off of them, and they're trying to do, I don't want to get into all that, because we understand at this point, for those who this reading is for, we actually understand who those people are. That's the problem. We understand who they are, and we're pissed off about it. So it's like, okay, how do I move through this emotion coming up? What do I do at this point? So that's what we're gonna do, is talk about that. Excuse me. So we're gonna see what's coming through in the reads. We're just gonna open the space for the clearing, just asking that all of the guides and spirit team associated with the highest frequencies of the light associated with source might remain and assist us with this reading. Help us to have clarity and understand light language, coded language that's coming through, so that the message can get to people in a way that helps them to truly understand what it is they need to do. And that any lower vibrational frequencies, entities, anything associated with lower vibrational frequency be removed from the space immediately. Thank you, and offering this in the greatest spirit of gratitude. And so it is. Let's open up the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck by Sonia Choquette. I will list all of the Oracle decks in the reading per usual. But I think we're going to just take a few from here just to get a general idea. We might do one reading here out of the guidebook, but really I want to kind of use these more like an energy reading to just kind of get an idea on the messages coming through today. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to keep my volume up, but as I mentioned, my throat's a little funny, but I didn't want to break up the flow of like kind of just regularly getting some videos out because there's so many messages coming through right now. I didn't want to miss it. So hopefully you can hear this well. As always, the decks are charged and pre-shuffled. We're just giving them a shuffle just to make sure you can easily see that everything is mixed in there well, right on camera. And the other thing is we're going to have some new Oracle decks that we're going to be working with coming in soon, so stay tuned. We have some Starseed Oracle decks coming in, and like some more life-themed Oracle decks with some general information on life processes coming in. So really exciting stuff coming up. Haha! Look at this. Shadow, that was at the bottom of the deck. Healer guides. So once again, I mentioned this before in another reading, that yin-yang energy, masculine, feminine energy, that balance of energies is super important here. And we need to understand how to balance those energies between our light side and our shadow side. There is no side of self that we shouldn't be addressing and understanding, because it's all self. This can help us with processing things as they come up into our space, especially things that are difficult. Also, this is giving me the energy of, you know, maybe some of the people that are involved in trying to suppress or do negative or toxic things that created issues for us in the past that we are now aware of, you know, they're just completely in their shadow self, or they're not in their north node. That's also the other energy this is giving me, that, you know, people aren't fully healed. And so in some cases, maybe people are diabolical, but in other cases, some people are just running off of an energy of fear. Like, I'm a fear-based person, so when I see you over here, you know, working with both your, you know, light side and your shadow side, and being balanced and feeling comfortable doing all of these unique processes and new things that look odd to me, I feel uncomfortable and I want to hinder that. I want to suppress that energetically because I'm not comfortable with that in myself. So it could be something here with that. Let's go on ahead and put this out. Lead energy. Looks like Shadow, the healer. Shadow, healer guide. So this also talks about how we can heal when we've gone through something like that, maybe with a narcissistic person, or something that was like kind of destructive to our life or our goals. The healer guides are here, asking us to address both sides of ourselves and to really understand, like, what didn't work for us and how we can grow through it. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to see what's going on here in this deck. Let's see. Spirit, let's just have maybe like one card here. Oh, there we go. Anything else? Oh, well, they're flying out everywhere. That's okay. That's good. We're getting information. That's a positive thing. Okay, so for now, let's take a look at these here. See what we got. Okay, once again, I hope you can hear me okay. So we have deceit. And we have retrieval, the runner guides. So, oh, wow. Wait a minute. Excuse me, guys. This just hit me. Shadow, deceit, and retrieval. I'm almost getting an energy here of somebody that was not in their north node, that was deceitful or not honest with you. And maybe this was happening for a very long time. But once you became aware of what was happening, it was like you were able to retrieve what was lost, or retrieve what was literally owed to you. Or now you will be able to retrieve what was owed to you. And even during the time period where the deceit was happening, the lies were happening, you still had spiritual protection. So it could have been worse, is what I'm seeing here. But your spirit team was there. They were always there. Always there, always offering you a hand to assist you as you walked on your path. You were never alone, even when things weren't going well. For some of you, you may have lost your job, a home, a car, problems or issues in relationships, in your family, with friends, school. Maybe there were some opportunities that were lost, or you felt like were lost due to what you were going through. But you were always protected. And the retrieval card is here because you were always going to get those things back. Once you awaken, excuse me, to what this person was doing, or these people, or whatever your situation is, you were able to get right back on path because you had that support there the entire time. Sometimes, guys, the support is there, but because we're not in a state where we're looking at illusions, we're not seeing things for what they are, and so we might miss some things. That support is there to help us until we are able to fully awaken and see what's actually going on around us. And then we're able to just retrieve what we lost or what was taken from us. We're able to get that back, but sometimes we miss these cues that are being given by our spirit team. Wow. We have 31, 2, and 52 on the table. So we've got 7, 2, and 4. 7 popped up in a pre-poll a lot last night. I mean, 7, 7, 7, 7, 11, 7 this, 7 that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was a ton of 7s on the table. And 7 oftentimes speaks about completeness. So even though this person was not in their north node and maybe they were deceitful with you, you were always going to be made whole. You are always going to be made complete. And isn't that interesting that the retrieval card is a 7, 5, and 2? Look at that. That's powerful. And once again, we have the imagery here with the spirit guides. We have that imagery on this card as well, just like on this one with the wings. Similar energy. Wow. Let's keep going and see what else is on the table here. That's really powerful. I'm just curious to see what else Spirit is saying about this. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? Maybe just one card. Nope. All right, do we have anything else? Okay, we had another card come out here. Ease, 55, that's 10. So, oh yeah, this is giving me 10 of Pentacles. Like, you're gonna have success and abundance, whatever that means for you or as part of your journey, you're going to have that with ease. This is still giving me like the same energy as the spirit guide team here with the ease card, because there's something very celestial about the imagery. And there's that north node, there's that star that's in each of these other images. Wow. Yeah, so even though you've gone through these things, this retrieval will come with ease. This is not something you're going to have to struggle for like you have in the past. And please keep in mind, some of the struggle you may have been experiencing is because you are dealing with energetic resistance or somebody physically resisting you. And since that is no longer in your space, it's going to be a lot easier to accomplish what you're trying to do, whatever it is, whether it's a new business, maybe going into a new area of work, going back to school, you know, investments. I don't care what it is. It's going to be a lot easier. You're not going to be pushing up against that energetic wall. I actually have a reading coming up talking about, and I'll probably follow up with that one, talking about how like your path has been cleared and everything's going to be easier now. Start the project. That's that energy. Wow. Ease, 55. That's definitely giving me 10 of Pentacles. Amazing. Spirit, anything else here? Oh, well, let's see. What did I just say? Oh my God. Wait till you see what I just pulled. Let's see. Anything else? This is amazing. This is an excellent read. Very positive. And that goes to show you, even if people were like historically involved in some negative stuff against you, it doesn't mean that you have to focus on that energy. That's what we're seeing here. Wow. So work, excuse me, and community. Wow, wow, wow. I just got done talking about projects and things that are associated with like your career and things you're trying to do where you felt like there was an invisible wall. Your pathway has been cleared. Those people are no longer able to reach your energy and to keep you stuck or to contribute to you being stuck. Whoever this message is for, you're probably not even dealing with these people or this person. They are not in your life presently. You're not in contact with them. But it was like cutting the last of the energetic cords associated with this person. Wow. So when I look at this, and then we got 20 and 56 on the table. So we've got 11. More life path stuff. And then 2s. We have 222 on the table as well. Wow. So this one, work, helper guys. Remember I was saying that project or whatever you're doing or wanting to change about your work, we're getting messaging here that's going to be easy for you to shift into this now. You're going to find it to be a lot easier than it was before. That energy has lightened and opened up. Also, you are building a new community of soul tribe, work, friend, associates, family, people that you feel connected to. You are building this community. That is happening now. And it's happening because this energy is lifted. And so you're in a place, a state, energetically, where you feel confident and can draw the tools that you need. Abraham Hicks talks about the vortex that we create around ourselves energetically. And so if we filled our vortex with things that are in alignment with what we want to draw, we are more likely to draw more of those things into that vortex. If our vortex is spinning with a bunch of negativity and things that don't feel in alignment, we're more likely to draw that. So there's an indicator here that you have stepped out of some sort of previous set of beliefs or core beliefs that were limiting and keeping you stuck. This is why you're now going to be able to draw your soul tribe or your community. And this might even include people who can help you with whatever this is you're trying to build. And I'm going to stop saying trying. Whatever this is you are going to build. Whatever this is you are in the process of doing. Whatever this is that is here for you now. That's the speech we want to use. That's amazing. Like, this is a great read. Oh my gosh. Let's just grab a couple more and then let's just go ahead and go into our transmutation. Let's just give these a quick shuffle. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. You know what? Let's split the deck. And Spirit, give me the one on the bottom. This is so good. Guys, I love this energy. Yes. Freedom. If I get whoop whoop, I would. I don't have enough of a voice. Freedom. See, I'm so excited. And I'm doing so much. Started a coughing fit. Hold on one second, guys. This is so positive. I know them negative energies don't like me sharing this message. We don't care, okay? Sharing it anyways, because this is beautiful energy. And this is your energy. Freedom. We got the runner guides on the table again. And we have 9 on the table. Fabulous. So once again, all of these things that are happening here in sequence are going to lead you to a place where you feel more freedom financially, emotionally, physically. Maybe you'll be able to travel more, work when you want to, explore more work opportunities that feel in alignment, whatever freedom means for you. This energy is leading you here. And isn't it true that no matter how much money we have, how much time we have on our hands, everything that we say we want when we're like, oh man, I would love to have this much money, or I would love to live in this place, or I'd love to travel to this place. We want to have the ability to do it when we want to. We want that freedom. That's really the energy, the root energy we want to feel. This is amazing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. We're going to stop there at the 7-card pull. Let's go into the Transmutation Oracle. And let's just see what card we get from the universe here that we need to consider to help us with transmuting any energies or any anger, frustration, hostility that might be left over. And what I want you guys to really take note of, what's on the table here, let that go, because you got some great stuff coming. But it's gonna come if you are in a mindset where you are putting those good things into your vortex. If you are angry, frustrated, hopeless, I don't know, in a constant state of worry about everything, instead of learning how to release, you're going to be filling your vortex, with the wrong energy. So, not saying that what you're looking for won't come anyways, but might definitely take longer. I think it's better to focus on the work that we're here to do and how to heal through and release and transmute energies that are not in alignment. That's definitely the better way to be. Excuse me. Okay, let's see if there's anything else here in the transmutation deck here. We just want one card. Spirit, just one card for the collective here with the process. And then I'm going to have to get off the recording because it's a little hard on my throat. Probably going to have to sit quietly this weekend. Guys, just a reminder, self-care. Self-care, self-care. You need those aspects of self that you use for your work, for encouraging others, for tapping into your gifts. You need those. And you need to do self-care to make sure that you are feeling your best. So this is just a reminder if you haven't had that reminder. I'm hearing to split the deck and take the card on the bottom. 27. Reflections. Let's put that there. Wow. I really love this deck. It's really beautiful artwork. Okay. Reflections. So another 9 on the table. This is giving me like really taking time to reflect on what has happened and how to move through it. Reflecting on what you learned from it, how you grew. Not just the fact that it was uncomfortable or something that was unpleasant, but what am I taking away from this? And I'm looking at his auric field around his body. So what we reflect on is directly reflected in our auric field. Please keep that in mind. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if we're constantly focused on all the negative things that we don't like, we're more likely to be reflecting that in our energy field around us. Let's take a look at the Transmutation Oracle. As a matter of fact, let me set that card there so you guys can take a look at it. Number 27. And I will do my best to kind of speak up, okay? It says a reflex is an immediate movement that your body makes automatically to an event. Like reflexes, you must educate your energy field to react without thinking and raise its vibration when it detects a low vibrational frequency. Let me read that again. Like reflexes, you must educate your energy field to react without thinking and raise its vibration when it detects a low vibrational frequency. So we're talking about rewiring and programming, but the positive kind. Your energy field is in constant communication with the beings around you and with the places you visit. As it transmits and receives messages through, let me see if I can get the page to turn, through frequency. If your frequency does not resonate or is not in tune with another frequency, then it does not reach you and it does not affect you. I don't know if you guys caught that. It says if your frequency does not resonate or is not in tune with another frequency, then it does not reach you and it does not affect you. Keep that in mind. How do you take care of your energy field? It is affected by both internal and external causes. With respect to the internal, you take care of it by letting your low frequency thoughts and emotions flow, by watching the words that come out of your mouth, and by paying attention to the acts you perform. So a lot of mindfulness in here, okay? It says practice to carry out these 3 causes automatically. With respect to the external, whenever you encounter any person or place of low frequency, your energetic field gets damaged. To filter them out, increase your vibrational frequency so that you do not resonate with these low vibrational people or places and your energy is not affected. So basically what they're saying, when you raise your frequency high enough, low vibing frequencies will not be able to touch you. But if in fact you are not on a higher vibrational frequency, you will know it, because these energies will start to actually have an effect. You're getting a massive hint here on how to deal with energy attack. Okay, so the last paragraphs say, keep in mind that animals, businesses, relationships, and properties also have their own energy field, and these can also be damaged by the thoughts, words, or acts in which they are involved. If so, you should raise the frequency of their fields in the same way. So we're talking about raising the frequency and energy field of other objects and beings like animals. They also can be affected by low vibing energies, okay? A polluted energy field makes you only resonate with low vibration decisions and can lead to fatigue, unwillingness to engage, excuse me, throat chakra, unwillingness to engage in activities, or failure in any plan you set out to make. Educate your energy field to react with the same reflexes you use when you catch something that falls. So this should be automatic. So something I want to mention here, when we talk about a polluted energy field, and as an energy reader looking at people's auric field, it actually looks like striations, variants, and like holes in the energy field when I look at that. So it is real that we can actually have our energy field affected by constantly being around low vibing energies. It's damaging. But what they're saying is this can also lead to physical aspects or thought processes like feeling fatigue, unwillingness to engage in activities, or failure at any plan you set out to make. What does that sound like to you? It can lead to depressive energies. So I want you guys also to use this as a hint to be mindful about what kind of people and energies you are allowing around your person, around your energy field. If every time you leave somebody, you feel drained, depressed, negative, lethargic, no motivation, you need to take note of that. That's all I'm going to say on that. So that is the Transmutation Oracle. So basically the message there on how to deal with any leftover energy that's making you feel pissed off is really checking what's happening in your field. And if you're noticing some of those symptoms mentioned in the reading here associated with low vibrational energy, you definitely need to clear your energy out. And we do this by training our energy field. How do we train it? We engage in high vibrational activities, sitting in nature, cord cutting and energy work, spending time with loved ones and friends that are of a higher vibration, engaging with spiritual processes that feel connected for us, changing and eating a healthier diet, drinking more water and taking care of our body, engaging in self-care, getting active with physical exercise, doing things that feel connective for us and connect us to our experience, our life. Taking crystal baths, spending 5 more minutes in the shower, burning some Palo Santo, meditation, yoga, whatever things feel good for you, engaging in these processes can be very helpful. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, so that way I have some voice left, because I really want to put a video out tomorrow too. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Thank you for joining me for this video. And know that whoever this message is for, you've been through a lot. And I'm so sorry that you have been through what you've been through. But please remember that every experience that we go through is an opportunity or a stepping stone for growth. This is how we level up, is by making it through challenges. Please think about your thought paradigm and the way that you're looking at things also, so that way you can transmute that energy. So once again, My name is Ora-gen. This is the Ora-gen channel, and I want to thank you for being here with me this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. I so appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the reading and resonated with it, please like, share, subscribe, so that way we can get messages out to more people who need them. If it didn't resonate for you, that is okay. Please come back and definitely like, share, and subscribe. These are energetic forms of donations and connection with the field, and makes it easier for me to pick up on those energies that might be associated with your story or something you're going through. So I appreciate you so much, and I want you to have a beautiful evening wherever you are. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again here on the Ora-gen channel. Okay, guys, have a good night.